And hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a brand new video. This is ZOG Gaming, presenting you, well, an interesting video. Now this video is actually about shaders. Yes, shaders. And you know, I don't know if you've had a look at Continuum, but they also have Continuum RT and Continuum 2.1, which I've used and still use it. And you know, all over YouTube you have Continuum RT versus another shader, either if it is Zeus PTGI or just another shader, but not Continuum RT versus Continuum 2.1. The comparison between them to know which one you actually get, either if you want to buy the Continuum 2.1 or the Continuum RT. I mean, personally I like both of them. I think Continuum RT is kind of better and still will get updates. But anyways, let's get started. Now, in this video I will be showing you the Continuum 2.1 and the latest Continuum RT, which is build 14. And if we just hop into Continuum RT14 and let's have a look at the FPS. Now trust me, right now I am recording and it is a bit more laggy and less FPS than usual, but trust me, as long as you can see I'm on 23, 24, but trust me, when you're not recording, it is, you do have FPS. And I've also watched a video on how to increase the FPS, which is quite nice. But what if I do this? Anyways. So this is the shader, and it's actually the first shader to have path traced water. Now, you know Zeus PTGI how it's all path traced. I mean, trust me, it is a beautiful shader, but I don't think it has beats Continuum. In my opinion, it's my opinion. But by path traced, I mean, look at that. It's not a full block, it's like a slab of water. Well, that's the illusion, but when you hop in you can actually see it's a full block. But then when you get back, it has this effect, which real life water does. Now, it also has quite good caustics, but also will improve on the refractions. It will, trust me. I think a lot of trust. But yes, now if we just hop in nighttime, nights won't be as dark, but look, beautiful, like, I don't know, skies in the color of the water currently. And it does take a while till it's midnight. I mean, it's truly going to be darkness in midnight, so I'll just use slash. I already did that set. What's wrong with me? What is it? Midnight. Bam. Now, path tracing also affects the lighting and the colors in Minecraft. Oh wow, I have a red outline. Nice. I actually like this one more. But if you have a look at the fire, and this is just a concrete wall between, you can see the light clearly changes according to the flames, which is fabulous. And also on the concrete. Yes, been thinking about doing a time-lapse video on the next thing. And if we just have a look at the sea lantern, you can see the like white color, which path tracing shaders do have. See, interesting. Now, still under development, which also means it doesn't have quite a lot of stuff, such as the shadows of the grass. But it will. And yeah, now we shall hop onto the Continuum 2.1. First, let me make time set day. Now, Continuum RT is in its early alpha stages, which means it has a lot of work to do. Well, people have to improve on it, Continuum. And it is a very early version. Whereas Continuum 2.1, which is this one, is in its late alpha, which means it is almost developed. Not fully, almost. Now, sadly, this is the non-RT shader, and it isn't patch traced, which means there's no change in colors at all, but it does have refractions, which Continuum RT will also have, and it will also have this moving grass and leaves and shadows. Now, in both shaders you can go up into... Where am I? Clouds? Yeah. In both shaders you can actually go up into the clouds, and trust me, as you see the clouds, they are actually 3D. They seriously are, like, there's no doubt about it. Like, the shape of that cloud is actually the shape of that cloud, and it's filled inside, so it's like a real cloud. Now, Continuum has also developed their own mod, because Optifine didn't meet all their things. No other way of putting it, but yes. And they have developed the focal engine, which is sadly for Continuum RT only. And if you want to get the latest version of the Continuum RT, which is the build 14, you're gonna have to have this mod, which is on Forge. Yeah. Now, the catch is that when you subscribe, when you have already have the monthly subscription to Continuum for the Continuum RT, you will download the build 12. And in their website you will never find the build 14. But if you just go into shaders, Continuum product, you can actually see here all the stuff. And yeah, you can download any version you want. Now, this is the public release, which are the free versions. You have the 2.0.4, 2.0.3 and the 1.3. Now, here is what you've bought. It will also appear because you have to log in with your account, sadly. You have the Continuum EA. Now this one is the Continuum 2.1. And it also has a description of it, which is interesting. And both shaders have the full volumetric clouds. And you can see here now, if you the Continuum 2.1 is a one-time payment, which means once you buy it, you will have access to all the previous versions and the current one, and if it will get updated, you will also have that free. Now, the Continuum RT. Now, as you saw, you will download the build 12, and ladies and gentlemen, do not get scared if you don't have the latest one, because you have to get this, hop in here, go to Continuum RT and go to the version. Now, if you haven't logged on to this, you will, instead of here saying, for example, download, it will say purchase. So that's why you need to log on. Now, I got scared when this happened to me, and then I was like, oh no, what did I do? But yes, you do need to log in, and then you have access to each one of them, and then you will automatically have download. and then it will download. Now if we just uninstall this one, download it again, you will see right here on the left the downloading bits. And once you download shaders from here, they won't actually appear in your files, which means they won't take up as much storage. They'll remain in your account. Awesome, right? And then once you go back, you will have it in the shaders option. And if you go to shaders folder, see, there's no build 14, build 13, none of it, because it's all saved here, which is fabulous, interesting, fantastic, whatever you want to name it. But as I said, if you're looking for a shader to just purely enjoy Minecraft and just relax, then Continuum have told me to use the 2.1. But if you truly want to test the other stuff, then Continuum RT is for you. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Yours truly, ZOG Gaming. Now please don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, because it does help. And it's free, right? Anyways, I will see you.